750,000 plus hotels. You can travel anywhere, so we'll leave that to you. Anybody could be lucky. The only catch is you have to stay until 5. All right, so I call upon two founders, who have built ALTEK AI, and everyone loves that AI thing. So we'll find out, what they're up to. Okay, all right. Please welcome Joffin and Christopher.
Hi everyone, hope everyone is good, and let's talk a little bit about AI that everyone loves and hears everything about. So we're actually the developers of this solution as well, and trying to sell them as well. So we are like firsthand know like a little bit of struggle and opportunities as well.
Yeah. All right, so we're ALTEK AI, and we are personalizing and automating the entire guest journey. That's our goal and our mission. And since starting the company last year, we have partnered up with many great hotels and hotel groups all over Scandinavia, including Bullman Hotels, who are sitting right here. They've been amazing partners. And one of the things we've learned after diving deep into the hotel industry is that the guest journey, in our view, is broken. First of all, you have a lot of fragmented data, and you have systems that handle certain parts of the guest journey, but you don't get the full picture. So there's all this data about the guest that live in these silos, and they kind of get stuck there, and you can't use them for anything. And now that AI is here, and is going to be a big part of our future, it becomes even more important that that data is collected and used in a good way, so you can actually get as much value as possible out of the AI when you implement it. And this fragmented data leads to impersonal marketing campaigns, and also it's causing hotels to be flooded by emails and phone calls.
And one thing that has been talked to a lot about today is like the guest profiles and having like control over the guest data. And one of the problems today is that most hotels doesn't really know their guests really good. Like, we lack a lot of these data. And the reason why is that, for example, me, I can have like 2 personal profiles in a PMS systems. I can have a couple of OTA profiles. Maybe I have switched jobs, so I maybe have like 3 or 4 business profiles in there. And all of those are creating X amount of guest profiles in the system that is very hard to like combine and see as one person. And for hotels today, that makes it very hard to actually know their guests, and maybe why "have you stayed with us before" is a very common used phrase, but behind that there lies a lot of problems. So what we are creating is a GDPR-friendly algorithm that are able to look at, let's say, a chain, all the hotels and the reservation a guest has had under your personals, OTA, and business booking, and combine them into one profile. With that, we can have transactional data, we can have preferences, we can have like how loyal are you? Are you more of a OTA booker? Are you more of a business booker? And we are able to combine the profile and see like, and also one thing is what we can fetch from the PMS systems of reservation. We can also fetch from review systems like Loopon to see what reviews you have given. We can see from email conversation, and we can also see from phone call transcribes. So all of these data making us able to really know the guest on a deeper level of preferences. And one of the things I talked about like with a lot of you guys today is, okay, let's say I'm coming in as a new OTA booker again. Okay, what's happened then? Yeah, then we are able to match you as the new OTA booker with the original guest profile. And with that, we're able to know you even though you're creating X amount of profiles in all the different systems, in all the different hotels. So a chain are able to have cross memory of a guest with very deep knowledge of the guest preferences and intent. And combining these guest profile with an AI layer, that this AI layer sits between the guest and the hotel systems, where the hotel systems is PMS, POS, restaurant, spa. We are actually able to have a new level of optimization and personalization that has never been seen before, and that is the future guest journey, what is involving. So when it comes to the future guest journey, when you're combining these agentic layer that are able to fetch information from all the system, but also push information into the system through channels like WhatsApp, SMS, website, Instagram, email, voice, you're able to automate a lot of the today's conversation with the guests. So let's look at shortly about the pre-stay phase. So a pre-stay phase today is combined, like you send off a lot of pre-arrival letters. People want to change their booking or they want to modify something, they call you or they send you emails. It's a lot of back and forth to try to change something. Our pre-stay phase with us consists of an AI guest assistant that is directly connected to the guest profile and the guest booking. With that, a guest can just talk to their own booking to answer FAQ question. They can add a booking, table reservation, spa reservation, maybe to get some suggestion for what they can do, plan on the stay, and they have like full possibilities of doing everything. It's like having James in your pocket as your concierge. Of course, we don't think like the concierge type as James is going to stop existing, but delivering that personality level for all type of guests is very hard, and that's what we're doing as the part of the pre-stay, and where you can really personalize it on every level. And in-stay is also, when you talk about in-stay and a person coming to your hotel, these AI guest profiles will be able to, they're able to your staff to actually see them. So I guess though a staff member will always know who they're talking to as of a guest. And we think that the staff needs more time to talk to the guest and really know them and have those memorable conversation. But we also believe that our AI guest assistant should be as an in-stay part as well, where you can tailor your guest experience, what you can do in the surroundings, and definitely like have the full, feeling like you have the AI or having like a personal concierge with you all the time.
We're waiting for some slides, but
yeah, we also have the pre-stay, of course, where you could get a feedback and post-stay. And when you think of marketing as well in this phase, we really believe those guest profiles will activate a new level of marketing as well, where you can able to see, based on the 20% of our most loyal guests that are leisure guests and not have booked through OTAs, what kind of campaign do you suggest for us? And we'll be able to read all the guest data that we fetch out based on those queries, and we're able to personalize a campaign that you can actually set up based on data coming out, because we know handling like that kind of data, seeing the amount of data is very hard for people to see.
All right, the case study then?
The case study.
Yeah, it's a bit tricky without seeing it on the slides, but we've been working with a hotel called The Well outside of Oslo in Norway. They have Northern Europe's largest spa, but they're also a hotel, and they have 2 restaurants. So it's a very complicated operations there, and a lot of guests have a lot of questions. And they've been one of the first hotels to implement our AI email assistant integrated directly into Outlook. And what that does is the hotel gets an email, our system picks it up, It fetches all the necessary information from the PMS, the restaurant system, the spa system, and so forth, and then uses that information to create an answer to that email. And it pushes that answer back into Outlook. And all this happens in a matter of like 10 seconds. And then their customer service just review the email, make some edits maybe if it's not 100% correct, and then click send. So we did some tests with them. And on simple emails, we consider a simple email like a couple FAQ questions like, what time is check-in and can I bring my dog? For those type of emails, they could reply twice as fast. And for more complex emails, maybe where the guest asks about availability, a spa treatment, and maybe a request to reserve a table, because those type of emails requires the person to go into a couple different systems, look up those dates and times, find the prices, and then write the email. For those types of emails, they went from around 8 minutes down to 2 minutes before clicking send with our AI system. And we are seeing that the more and more accurate it becomes, the more emails we can actually start automating 100%. So we're actually replacing the whole workflow eventually. But we're not doing that until we are 100% sure that the answer that is being created is 100% accurate.
And then you're talking end-to-end workflows, like that's say when a person want to reserve that table or a spa reservation or the room, the AI will of course answer, but also to handle all those actions in the systems as well. Now we have it back.
All right. This was an example of the AI like concierge in the pre-stay and in-stay phase.
Yeah.
Where you see the memory, the personalization, and that it's taking action. Obviously, it can't bring the food to the room, but it can notify a staff member to make it, and then they bring it to the room. And this is how the AI email drafts look inside of Outlook. So you literally just get the email, it takes 10 seconds, and boop, like suddenly there's a draft automatically. And then you just review it and click send. And you can have it on overnight, of course, so you can show up at work. Maybe there's 30 emails that have been sent between 5 p.m. and 8 a.m. And there are done drafts to all of those emails. Then you just review them and click send. This is the well. Yeah. Should we?
So we are now in 2026 going over in a new phase where we're moving over from independent hotels and smaller chains to the bigger chains as well, where we are developing this as a chain solution. It's a very short onboarding time, and it's dummy ready, so everyone should be able to use it no matter what IT skills you have. But yeah, come talk to us if you want to know more about the future guest journey or the guest profiles, and nice talking to you.
Thank you.